And welcome back to the Showroom Presents. Our guest today is Micah Muzio. He's from Kelley Blue Book, and he's at the New York Auto Show. And he's got some great cars to show us today. Micah, welcome to the Showroom Presents.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, the New York Auto Show is always a great venue to see what's coming down the pike pretty soon and going to arrive in your dealerships in the not too distant future. It's a great hint at what the future holds. In fact, I'm standing next to a little bit of the future right now. This is the Scion IM, one of two vehicles Scion introduced here at the New York Auto Show. The IM is interesting. It's about $20,000 is what they're saying. And the cool thing that Scion does is they basically have mono-spec vehicles, which is the vehicle is equipped as it is, no options, but it comes very, very well equipped. So dual zone automatic climate control, a 6-speaker audio system with a 7-inch infotainment screen brought to you by Pioneer, and a backup camera, all standard. The Scion IA is their sedan, which was also introduced here, and it's a really neat little car, 42 mile per gallon freeway fuel economy, and some really interesting technology built into what is going to be a $16,000 car, including a forward collision prevention system that'll work at low speeds that utilizes a laser-based sensor in the top of the windshield, and that's pretty amazing technology, again, for a car that's going to have like a $16,000 starting price.
You're not kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. And I think that's really one of the big trends that you're seeing here at the auto show, and it just represents what's happening automotive-wise, is that all this technology is trickling down, and so stuff that starts at a very, very high price point finds its way down to a price point where normal people like you and I can afford it. Another big trend that you're seeing, lightweight. So a lot of aluminum going into the construction of vehicles here, and then also turbocharging is another big thing that's coming on strong. The Hyundai Tucson is one of the vehicles that was introduced here, all new for 2016, and they've got a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine that's available in that vehicle, and it's paired with a dual clutch 7-speed it's automatic transmission basically, but the way the technology works, it's really cool. A small engine, 1.6 liters, very small, very efficient, but that turbocharger gives it the power it needs that drivers demand, along with the fuel economy, 175 horsepower, and it should be pretty darn efficient, over 30 miles per gallon on the freeway.
That's terrific.
Yeah, it is. And then, I guess one of the great things about auto shows is that you get to see the whole range of vehicles. So I'm here at the Scion stand, which is, very modestly priced. On the other end of the spectrum is the $219,000 Mercedes-Benz G65, or the Geländewagen, if you want to say it like the proper Germans. This is a $219,000 beast of a car with a twin turbocharged V12, 621 horsepower, 738 pound-feet of torque. It'll do 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds, which is not an inconsequential feat for a vehicle that weighs almost 6,000 pounds. It's just the kind of perfect over-the-top excess that you just love to come to the auto show and see.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be putting in your order real soon for that, as I will myself.
Yeah, I will sell my house, and then I will buy that car. Remember, you can live in your car, but you can't drive your house.
That's right. So what else you got for us?
I think one of the really cool things that we saw here is the Lincoln Continental. And, Lincoln's one of those brands that you root for, but they really haven't found their footing. I think with the Continental concept, they have found their footing. It's got this exterior that has gravitas, 21-inch wheels, a big vertical grille. It just looks like substantial and classy, but when you go inside, it's fantastic. The pile on that carpet, you cannot tell in video, but it's the thickest carpet I've touched this side of a Bentley. In fact, the people at Bentley are a little bit put off by how stately the Lincoln Continental looks, so it's got a little bit of a Bentley vibe, but I think it's fantastic. And the great thing is they're actually going to build a Lincoln Continental in the not too distant future, probably coming as a 2017 model at some point in 2016. But yeah, it's just great to see Lincoln, doing something that people are really enthusiastic about.
I am so excited about that car. I got a little sneak peek myself, and it is so funny you mentioned the pile of the carpet, because that was one of the things that I noticed myself. Just has a great look. I mean, just stunning. I can't wait to see it on the road.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And also just the fact that the rear passenger seat, you got the little ottoman feature, the front seat slides forward, and it just feels positively luxurious. So yeah, it's a proper Lincoln, and it makes me so happy.
What are they saying for a price point on that? Any news?
No talk. It's still in concept form now, but it's going to exist in the same space as the Lincoln MKS. So I think the MKS is going to wind up going away, perhaps, and that the Continental will slot in there. So it's going to be a flagship sedan. I don't know. I'll just say $55,000. That's a wild estimate.
That's kind of what I was thinking as well. So listen, hey, we saw some great looking cars out there, and I'm sure there's many more. So where can the good folks at home go to get a little more information on what you're seeing at the auto show?
For a recap of all the good things shown here at the New York Auto Show, a great place to check stuff out would be Kelly Blue Book's KBB.com. We've got automotive buying information, pricing information, as you'd expect, but also great coverage of the auto show here. So if you want to know what's coming to dealerships near you in the very near future, KBB.com.
All right, KBB.com, folks, to see these cars and many more. Micah Muzio from KBB, Kelly Blue Book, thanks so much for joining us once again on the Showroom Presents, and you have a great time.
Always a pleasure.
That showing off?
How about the dazzling diamond deals we're showing off at the Showroom on Union? Diamond engagement rings.
Diamond band.
Diamond anniversary.
Diamond fashion.
Diamonds, diamonds, and more diamonds.
All at a fraction of the pricey stores.
And buy with confidence because all Showroom diamonds will come with a Gem Lab certificate as requested, guaranteeing natural diamonds of value. Don't forget, we feature GIA certified diamonds.
Showing off great diamonds and great deals every day.
At Airport Plaza Jewelers, the Showroom on Union.